Most people with slouched posture try to fix it by stretching or doing corrective posture exercises. But what they don't often realize is that they could pick simple but effective weight room exercises that can help strengthen them in a better posture. Here's how. What's important to understand is that posture is a representation of you keeping an even center of gravity down the midline of your body, and you're reorganizing your spine curves to accommodate for that. So most people in slouch posture have one of two presentations. They have a pelvis that's tilted very far forward, so they have to bring something back like their rib cage so they don't fall too far forward. And other people have a pelvis that's tucked underneath them, so they have to push their head and rib cage forward. So what we need to do is pick weight room exercises that better stack the head over the rib cage, over the pelvis, over the foot. And we need to do that in the presence of a sternum position right here that is up and elevated. Here are some simple exercises that allow you to keep that up sternum position easily while still maintaining a stacked head over rib cage, over pelvis, and also will allow you to still drive a high amount of output through these lifts. Bicep curl variations like this, where the arm is relatively behind the body, are actually really effective for this because they allow you to keep that up sternum position without sacrificing the integrity of the stacked head over rib cage over pelvis. For triceps, a simple variation like this can be extremely effective, and it's also important to consider that the long head of the triceps helps pull the shoulder blade back on the rib cage, so training them in this way can be appropriate for this type of posture. Face pulls are a classic shoulder health exercise, especially for a type of slouch posture, but I like to do them in a way that promotes a better stack and less reliance on having to balance yourself out against the weight. So doing it in this seated position is a great alternative. For shoulders, doing something like this Y raise but on the ground is great because the ground will allow you to keep everything neutral but still allow you to open up your chest and keep your sternum up as you go overhead. And you know that you're going to lose your stack if you feel your low back come off of the ground. So it's a great external referencing cue. Finally, for presses, to maintain that integrity of the stack but still keep the sternum up, I like an incline dumbbell press, but with the feet on the wall, because that's going to allow you to keep a relatively neutral spine, but still allow for the sternum to be up and high amounts of output.